everybody. Welcome back. From the neighborhood garden store to fashion and footwear, retail is everywhere. It's an industry that employs 15 million workers, 25% of whom are young adults. Given its reach and the important role that employers play in expanding economic opportunity, Opportunity Nation wanted to understand the impact of the retail industry on the communities and the people they employ, particularly young adults for whom that first job is so critical. We also wanted to better understand what the possibilities were for these workers, what skills and experiences would help them advance, how could working in the retail industry translate to other jobs. Today, we're proud to release the findings of that research in a brief called Retail's Opportunity, exploring the industry's impact on people and places with the support of the Walmart Foundation. We looked at retail's impact on community through the lens of the Opportunity Index, which, as you know, is a multidimensional measure of opportunity that looks at 16 education, civic, and economic variables at the state and county level. The index ranks every state and grades 2,600 counties with an opportunity score. So here's what we found. There was a positive relationship between a state's opportunity score and states' retail employment rates, meaning that as retail employment rates increased, states' opportunity scores also increased. We also found a similar positive correlation between key indicators in the index. Increases in retail employment rates correlated with lower crime rates, lower poverty rates, lower income inequality, and higher on-time high school graduation rates. The second part of our research looked at the skills and demographics of workers. Although men hold a majority of managerial roles, most retail jobs are still held by women, and as I said before, a quarter of those workers are young adults. We also found that retail employees gain skills that either help them move up in the retail ranks or to other industries. Clerical skills, writing, listening, administration, customer and personal service are just a few of the many skills that we uncovered, many of which are 21st century learning skills. We also found that pathways from lower level jobs often transition to jobs that pay higher wages. For example, of the almost 6,000 resumes analyzed, we found 25% of store managers came from lower level sales jobs. And experienced store managers' median wages were about $47 an hour. Not many retail workers stay in the same position. They do move around. 26% of cashiers and 27% of salespersons moved to office and administrative support jobs directly from their first job in retail. We were also interested to find that many retail workers were going to school. 40% held retail jobs while they were in school or added education just after their first retail position. There's much more in the report, and we hope you will take a look and read it and share your feedback and thoughts with us. But what we hope for is that the report would create an aspirational frame around this industry for continued conversation. We learned there was actually much more to learn than we could possibly fit in one brief, so there's a lot more to share and discuss. We found there were many retail leaders already working to develop education and career advancement strategies for their employees. You know some of them. Starbucks partners with Arizona State University so its employees can pursue post-secondary degrees. CarMax, who is a retailer, has invested in a diverse workforce and was voted among the top 10 places to work for Latinos and African Americans by Fortune magazine. These employees graded CarMax on things like promotion fairness, opportunities for advancement, and access to professional development. These are just a few of the bright spots that we highlighted in the report of companies who are doing really great work to increase pathways for their employees. And the truth is, any employer can do this work, and they don't have to do it alone. They can work with community-based organizations that you all know, some of whom are here tonight, like Urban Alliance, Spark, Mentor. They're all creating stronger pathways for young adults and employers. We encourage them to work with these community-based organizations. You'll be hearing more about this research in the coming months and weeks. But for now, I'd like to introduce another company that's taken a leadership role in the retail space, one that you know, Walmart. They've been they've been in the news recently for their $2.7 billion investment in training, education, and higher wages for their people. I'm pleased to turn this conversation over to Judith McKenna, the Chief Operating Officer for Walmart US. who's here to talk about how Walmart is rethinking retail's role in creating opportunity.